2024 is just around the corner, and soon you're going to notice that everybody who's built a presence online is going to be well off for the rest of their lives. So if you haven't built a consistent and professional brand around who you are as a person and around your offer, listen up. Back in the summer of 2022, I started my journey of building out my online presence. There's still the first YouTube video up on my channel, which now has a staggering 60,000 views. So back then I started out running paid ads for local businesses, which I failed at. But that made me realize that I'm way better at content, and the first successful video actually proved that. So I decided to stop running the paid ads for local businesses, and I went all in on content. I joined a van rental business, and I was running their marketing and branding, where I was in charge of the content ideation, filming, scripting, editing, branding out the pages, but most importantly, converting that traffic into buyers. So some days I'd be spending anywhere from like 5 or 6 to some over 10 to 12 hours per day scripting the content, filming the content, editing the content. And I just realized that from all the work that I was putting in, I didn't have much of an opportunity to grow in that role because I was working at a fixed rate. So I decided that the best course of action would be for me to quit and start an agency where I could help more people grow their online businesses with content using all of the skills I've acquired these past years. So I did exactly that, and in December I started posting videos giving my advice regarding content. And at the time I was also sending a bunch of cold DMs, a bunch of cold emails, which resulted in little to no success. But then out of nowhere, this random guy just messaged me and connected me to someone who was looking to get short form content done. So we hopped on a call to discuss some details, and I signed my first agency client on December 24th, Christmas night. And so going into the start of 2023, when we fully started working together, I learned one of my first big lessons, which was that virality does not equal conversions due to a thing such as reach and depth. With reach, you hit the broad topics, you get the views, but the quality of the people are low. But with depth, on the other hand, you get the engagement, someone who actually follows you after watching, and you're building a strong bond with that person. So after that first big lesson, a few months passed, but then another issue occurred. I was making a few grand per month, but the problem was that all of my clients were coming from referrals. So when the time came when I lost my first client, I had no way of replacing that void. So I figured I'd try to merge the skills that I gathered from running paid ads for local businesses and creating converting content into something that would be able to generate me clients like clockwork. And I'm not gonna gatekeep, so here it is. I call it the Horoma growth process. So if you're an online business, coach, or consultant, this is the exact way to get more deals from your personal brand. It is all molded into a simple 5-step process. So step number 1 is crafting your brand. So basically building out your personal brand around you and your offer. Step number 2 is gathering attention. That would be posting and running hyper-targeted content and ads to build a following of ideal clients. And step number 3 is the nurturing mechanism. Use your organic content to nurture your audience and get them pre-sold, which basically means explaining your offer in your content so people come to the sales calls knowing what's it about. And step number 4 is YouTube magic. Use your YouTube content to provide even more in-depth value, tell your story, show your offer, and most importantly, add call to actions for next steps in your funnel. And step number 5 is conversions. Use a simple DM funnel to book qualified calls from. Make sure to not over fancy this step and keep the human element. With these 5 steps, I've been able to add multiple 4-figure deals to my monthly recurring revenue. And for example, one of our clients that we've been working together for almost a year now, he was able to scale up his product development agency from 0 all the way up to 6 figures a year in his first year. So if you're an online business, coach, or consultant, and if you want to get more deals from your personal brand, here is exactly how we can help you. So first things first, we're going to be hopping on the discovery call, and if we're a great fit after signing on, we'll schedule in the onboarding call. We're going to be creating your content strategy. We're going to be figuring out what your ideal client persona is. We will fine-tune your brand messaging, and most importantly, we're going to be figuring out what do you want your personal brand to look like. And right after that call, I'm going to be going in and setting up everything so your content always comes out perfect, on time, and without any issues. And also I'm going to be fully implementing the Horoma growth process in your business. And right after that is done, we're going to be hopping on another call where we're going to start the ideation and scripting stage, which will include ideating and scripting your first batch of reels plus the 3-pin posts. We're going to help you with the ideas, plus we're going to optimize the hooks and use our broad and niche strategy to maximize efficiency. And after that, on the same call, we're going to be scripting out your first ad plus the YouTube video. So once all of this is finished, you'll have to record the first batch of reels plus the first YouTube video, and we're going to be taking care of the editing, the descriptions, the thumbnails, titles, and even posting if necessary across all your social platforms. And when everything is running smoothly, we're going to be having bi-weekly recording sessions, and also we're going to be having bi-weekly consulting calls regarding content creation and also any other questions that might come up. So if this seems interesting to you and you want to learn more, shoot me a DM on Instagram with the word HoromaYT and we'll chat from there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you there.